It's 8 a.m. at Paul's Coffee and Tea, and customers are showing up for their daily caffeine fix. But the cost of their drinks may soon see a substantial increase. Paul Waitinas, owner of Paul's Coffee and Tea, foresees a terrifying future for coffee.
There's less coffee on the market. There's more coffee being drunk in the United States and in places like China. The coffee prices have skyrocketed. Let's say what used to be a $4 a pound coffee is $6 a pound coffee. And if there's a 25% tariff on that, it'll be a $7 a pound of coffee.
Tariffs are taxes meant to make domestic trade cheaper than international, pushing industry back into the United States' hands. The White House most recently released a statement declaring President Trump will impose a 10% tariff on all countries, which will impose an individualized reciprocal higher tariff on the countries with which the United States has the largest trade deficits. All other countries will continue to be subject to the original 10% tariff baseline. Local business owners aren't the only ones that suffer under tariffs, as Colorado Congressman Joe Neguse believes they'll wreak havoc on the economy at large.
I think the tariffs are short-sighted, they're reckless, and ultimately don't serve a purpose in terms of fostering economic growth.
The havoc is harming local businesses, and the storm is becoming too much for some to bear, and they can do little to combat it.
But for someone like me, what used to be a $5,000 coffee order is now a $7,000 coffee order or an $8,000 coffee order.
Emotions are high in an economic environment such as this, with some businesses feeling mixes of rage, betrayal, and discouragement.
It seems like we're dealing with really big egos that want their way. And to me, that's frustrating, because instead of being able to just serve coffee and pastries and have a good time, I got to be constantly worried about 20 other things that I shouldn't have to think about. And that's definitely a change from when we opened 15 years ago.
For KYOT, this is Evan Schmidt and Addie Hoy.